Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Whew, it's a little warm. Now that you said it's warm, I'm totally feeling warm. I all of a sudden got really warm. And why do we look so weird today? Still trying to figure out our new setup here. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to our weekly live thrift haul. I'm Tori.
I'm Bill.
And together we are both resellers, and we resell mostly as in almost all the time, on Poshmark. And so we are here with you today. We just got back from Arizona yesterday. It was a whirlwind at Poshfest 2019. And let me tell you, we had such a good time. It was life-changing, which I know sounds a little crazy, but it was totally life-changing. Not to say if you did not make it to Poshfest, if it wasn't even something you're interested in, that's okay too. I think a lot of people are kind of making it feel like if you weren't there, you missed out. Yeah, there were some things that for sure, you know, the community that is a little harder to get other places, but honestly, if you can't afford it or if you weren't interested in it, that's totally fine. I did post a part 1 wrap-up video yesterday, and I'm editing the part 2 wrap-up video today just to give you a quick glimpse into kind of what happened. But the word community, honestly. So Poshfest 2019, the word was community. Yep. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I'll get all teary because I literally made some lifelong friends. But anyway, let's get into our live thrift haul. So we went to the Goodwill outlet today, and those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I totally pulled my neck yesterday, and so I'm a little stiff, but because we were traveling so much and the pillows at the Hyatt were awful. They were feather pillows, and so yesterday, after not sleeping well for the last 2 nights, I mean, you should have seen me on the airplane. I was in so much pain. But I did sleep last night, and so my neck is feeling a little bit better. But
almost 12 hours.
Yeah, it was a long time. In fact, I've heard from many people that were at Poshfest that they slept a very long time. I hear ya. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at what we got today at our Goodwill outlet here in Spokane, Washington. And I did put a contest out there on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it is at Girlygrrlstyle, just like the YouTube channel. Also follow Bill at 324finds because he will also be giving you a lot of insight into pretty much our entire lives. But I had a contest who could get to the closest of how many pounds we picked up today at the bins, and we were only there for not even 2 hours.
It was right around 2.
Okay, maybe right around town. That's right around 2. That's about what we do. We're kind of like a 2-hour and done kind of duo. So, drum roll, please. I've already tallied the votes. I looked at everyone's responses. There was everything from like 152 to 12, everything in between. And the quantity, the pounds that we purchased today, 48. So we purchased 48 pounds, and the winner was Calamity Aim. So Ames, you won yourself a coffee. I will send you a virtual gift card to get yourself a delicious coffee, whatever that might be. If they had a wine, you know, virtual wine, I could send you a virtual wine, but we'll go with virtual coffee for now. So thank you all for playing. That did 48 pounds was the total number that we did, and then we ended up with 55 items. And if you are not a math whiz, which I am not, the calculator tells me that that is $1.04 a piece for cost of goods. So $1.04 was the amount. So let's dive in because we do have a lot of pieces today. If you're brand new here, oh, and we're on a timer. We're trying to keep these to an hour. We know you're busy. We know you have a lot of things to do.
And it's Monday.
And it's Monday. Oh, I forget it's Monday. I took today off for my day job, so it kind of feels like an extension of the weekend. But if you're brand new here, in the comments, this is open. We love to have communication between everyone that is watching us live. Put your name, introduce yourself, put your Poshmark closet so everyone can go in and share the Posh love while you're listening to the haul, or maybe make some new PFFs after the fact. So don't forget to do that. We're gonna dive right in, and because I had most of the pieces, which
you usually do.
But it's crazy to me because the last time you had a lot of like outdoor wear.
I don't know. Had more.
I always find things, and that's just because, you know, I've been shopping my whole life. So the first thing I picked up, this is not real. So before you come at me, this is not real fur. This is meant to look like real fur. I'm trying to get it so that it's there. It's this really cool stole, and it even has the little elastic here to wear, really adorably. But it does tell you that it is faux fur, and I'm trying, of course I can't even do this. Oh, Aquama. I'm not even sure this label, but it does say that it is faux fur. And I really love this as the holiday season approaches and you have, you know, like work parties or galas, or maybe someone wants to be Chewbacca for Halloween. I don't know. But anyway, I picked that up because Chewbacca.
Yikes.
Can you do a better one?
No, I cannot.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely confident.
Well,
I
okay.
just picked up a Joseph A. Bank men's kind of 3-button sweater. It's a caramel, I guess, color. Long sleeved, great condition. But when we went to Poshfest, there was a men's happy hour. Turned into be a woman and like 10 guys happy hour. But I got to talk to Manish, the CEO, co-founder, about how tough it is to find men's clothes in the wild that are good enough to sell. So that's a plus already.
Yeah, and that color is really gorgeous. As we go into fall and into
Marina.
summer, it's a really, really beautiful color. So I love it. Speaking of gorgeous colors, Bill found me a shirt. He actually threw this at me and says, do you like this? I'm like, yes, I do, because it is one of those hideously awesome pieces. So number one, it's Cachet. Cachet is, I actually have a couple of pieces by Cachet personally. I just have to show you this. It just reminds me of, I mean, I don't even know what it reminds me of, but okay, let me show you the prints.
Hey, Maria.
It's just really, really beautiful, and it's silk. So it just feels kind of luxe to me, and Cachet anyway always feels a little luxe. So it's just this silk, really beautiful 3/4 sleeve with the
Little blingies.
Now I can tell, I mean, Cachet in my mind I think is a decent brand, but the stitching on this is okay. It's not like, this isn't a very expensive item for sure, but it's 95% silk and it's a size small, and I think it's beautiful.
Good.
Bill also picked up this. In fact, Bill found a lot of pieces for me. So one thing you may not know about Bill is he is a great shopper. At the bins, 100%, he can just go in and he picks up things. And the thing that I taught him when we first started was just pick it up. Just pick it up. We will do an edit later, but pick it up, because when you pick it up, then we can look at it together. And then I can talk to him about why I would or would not pick something up.
Yep.
So have you seen that strategy has been working for you?
Yeah, because I don't pick up anything that doesn't feel good. That was crazy because I got my wedding ring stuck in it. So I was like, well, I guess I'm taking this with me.
So it was saying, take me home.
Obviously.
So this, I mean, this is this kind of bohemian rocker chick poncho. I really, really like it because I love a poncho anyway. And this is black, and it has the sleeve. So it's a poncho, but not really a poncho, if that makes sense. So it has your sleeves, but then it has the fringe down at the bottom. So this is just a really nice layering piece, and it is, I don't even know. It's acrylic and nylon. It's just a free size, but no brand, but the winner.
Yep.
You want to show another piece? I mean, mine are going to be taking up the whole duration for sure. I'll drink some tea.
Just a straight up pair of Nike women's capris that I don't think have been worn at all from the looks of them. They are a large, so a 12 to a 14. And yeah, I like them. They're really crispy. So those are going. Those will be gone soon.
Awesome. So I'm trying something new today. So I'm trying to make sure that we're communicating with y'all in a way that I can do it, because whenever we do these lives, I'm always grabbing the iPad from Bill and I'm like, wait, what did someone say? Did they say something? Wait, go back. And so I have my laptop up right now and I'm just kind of following along in the comments, or trying to respond as well, just to try to see if that helps with being able to answer those questions a little bit quicker for you. So we'll try it out. We'll see how it works. Bill found this, again, another amazing piece. This color is so gorgeous, if I can look at this. It's like this rose kind of pink color, floral, and I don't know this fabric. I never know what to call this fabric. It's just like a shiny kind of fabric rose here, but it's the gold label Victoria's Secret. I've actually sold this Victoria's Secret label in the past, and I will tell you, it was okay. I think I got $25 maybe for it, but still, for a Victoria's Secret like robe, I'm down with that. I think that one was silk, this one's polyester, but as always, one of the biggest pluses is that it did have the belt and it has pockets. And this is a petite small, or a P/S, that actually just means small. It's beautiful. And if I needed another robe, I might keep it, but I don't.
Manish actually didn't have much to say about not finding men's clothes because he can't find them either. So I was like, sometimes I have to resort to ThredUp, and he was like, well, yeah, if you're gonna make it, you gotta find clothes. So do what you gotta do.
Exactly. And at Poshfest, so many people had great thoughts and ideas, and Manish is just one of those guys. Like, I will be honest, I did not go up and bother him. I was kind of one of those.
Hell out of
well, but you also went to that happy hour.
And Tracy.
I did not have any one-on-one time, but in our the State of the Union address, I mean, he just really focused on how you should be doing everything with love, how all of us are unique in our own way and we should embrace it, and just the whole platform for Poshmark, you can really feel it with everything that they do. So I'm really proud to be part of that community.
Hey, Tracy. What was our weight? 49 pounds?
No, it was 48, and
48
Calamity
pounds.
Aim was the winner.
48 pounds.
She got it right on the nose. Everyone was right around it though. As I was watching this afternoon, I was like, ooh, you're at 50, ooh, you're at 47, you're so close. So it was super fun. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Shout out to Table 99, by the way.
Table 99. So speaking of tables,
Lisette, hey!
I picked this up. I did pick up 2 housewares items today, if y'all can believe it. So this is a table runner, but it's velvet. And if you saw one of my most recent videos, I am starting a new Tuesday tip video where I am giving you fashion tips. And last Tuesday, I did mixing prints and patterns. And look at this table runner, talking about mixing prints and patterns. We have stripes, we have floral, we have some more stripes.
It's a table runner?
Yeah.
Or does it go on the back of a couch?
No,
Look at the pockets.
No, that's just because it's folded.
No,
Look,
it is not. That is stitched in there.
It's okay.
That is not a table runner.
Yes, the table runner goes like this and it hangs.
You could put that on the back of a couch.
It hangs like that. But why would you put this on the back of a couch? I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. It looks homemade anyway, but I thought it was just super cool. And you know what?
Part 2 of Poshfest is coming out tonight, just so
well, yes,
the first
fingers
day.
crossed. After this, it's taken me forever to edit.
Well, it's because
I spend too much time. I'm like, okay, I want to get the music to line up just right, and I want to do an annotation here, and then I want to make sure I fade in. Like, I spend too much time.
Tori got this for me. It's a vintage American jeans. It's just a little top, long sleeve. I like the embroidered sides on it, so it's cool. It's light. I'm not sure what it's made of.
See,
like
Lisa says it's a table runner. I said it was a table runner, and Bill's like, it goes on the sofa.
It's 100% cotton. Medium.
Speaking of cotton, I'm pretty sure this is cotton. You didn't see this. So the great news is I picked up a ton of things, and Bill didn't see most of them unless he found them for me. I love vintage. If you are brand new here, I love to sell unique and vintage and wackadoodle pieces. And then Bill likes more sportsy pieces.
Jacquard fabric on the Victoria's Secret.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the word. Yes.
Thanks,
because I'm always like jacquard or brocade or whatever, but I think brocade is more of a textured fabric, and that's more of just a print. But anyway, I like floral, and I like unique, and I like vintage, and I was about to say I like big butts. That was coming out of my mouth. Anyway, so this is a pearl button snap front Western shirt, and it's super, super cool. I looked it over briefly for flaws. I don't think there is a flaw, but it definitely, I cannot say 100% for certain that it's vintage. So I am the type of person, and I talked to Brittany at Foxborough Vintage. She is amazing. If you aren't following at Foxborough Vintage on YouTube, go follow her. She has a lot of great information. In fact, she did a full recap of the new features. So I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on the new features on Poshmark. I may talk about them and as they come out. They're going to be
awesome though.
So cool. But Brittany at Foxborough Vintage, she does a whole tutorial. And she also knows a ton about vintage, which is why I'm bringing that up. So I would not date this, but I would guess maybe 70s, just because you have the collar, the snap button, and then you also have this really cool label here. The size label is missing. I would say that this is probably a men's large, but it's cool.
Hey, Cheryl. Oh, I know. Oh, me. So Tori found this for me. 1950 art group. It is 100% cotton. I checked. Nah. It's a long dress. But what's cool
It's a
about
long dress.
is the crazy little abstract paint and then that crazy patch. Kind of like a, well, really gray, but
Yeah, I would say it's like acid washed.
long slits on the sides.
I thought it was just unique.
Yep.
It was different. Why not? This, I'm not going to spit. Some of these things I'm just going to hold up briefly. This is Arrive. I don't know this brand at all. Arrive, but the sweater was adorable. Just in time for fall. It's a cardigan and it's a really neutral color scheme.
Field and Stream, extra large, buffalo plaid, long sleeve.
I love
Perfect
a buffalo
for winter.
plaid. Yeah, what is Field? Is it Field and Stream? What is the brand?
Field and Stream. It's
Oh, like
based
the-
on a magazine.
Like the magazine Field and
Yes.
Stream? I was and I actually picked that one up because I'm always drawn to those buffalo plaids because it has that kind of rocker feel, the really cool grunge feel to it, but it's also very practical, and so you can reach a number of audiences, and you can't go wrong with plaid at all. You also can't go wrong. Do you like my transitions today? I feel like my transitions are on par or on point. My voice isn't. So this is another fantastic like cotton top with this kind of 90s print to it. It is Hunter's Glen. In fact, it may be vintage, but I do not know. She is a size small, but look at how cool. Like this is just gonna pop with all the purples and oranges as you go into that fall weather. It's just, and it has this pocket on the front. I love it.
I think I'd call it stone washed.
Super cool. Oh, stone washed. I
Yeah.
always say acid washed
I don't
because
know,
everything
same
just reminds
thing.
me. Well, speaking of acid washed, I have a truly vintage jacket that's acid washed soon that I will
So if I have
share.
any ladies that go hunting, Huntworth. It's a long sleeve. It's got the thummies so you can keep your hand warm before you pop a cap in something. But look at the pink on
Pop
the
a cap in something like a deer?
Yeah, look at the pink on the sleeves. So this is awesome. I'm gonna give it a shot, but it's straight up, yeah.
Well, this is a funny
Capsum.
piece too because so I actually picked this piece up and threw it at Bill and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And he said, "Well, I kind of picked it up and put it down because I didn't know." And then apparently it resonated and he kept it. So we'll see. We will see.
It's been so long. Where the heck have you been? Jeez.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh, Victoria, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, good. And Heidi says it's a runner too. I'm still going back. I'm playing catch up with the
Royal
comments here.
Apparel, nothing too great. It's a short sleeve, but look. Manny's Pale from Seattle, my favorite adult beverage. Yeah, love it. V-neck going up.
Is that Georgetown? Is it on the back?
Yes, Georgetown Brewing Company.
Awesome. This is one. I'm gonna say this about a ton of pieces today because I have so many favorite pieces, but this is truly one of them. Look at this embroidery here, floral embroidery. It is a button up, but it's adorable with that same embroidery that's on the collar, and then you have the back, which is just this nice plain red. And that red color, I mean, this works on so many different skin tones. It's so beautiful. And it's an 18, so it is a plus size, and it is so difficult for me to find plus sizes. Now, I will tell you just by looking at this, I'm going to actually disclose measurements because I think that this is probably a vintage 18 because it definitely,
That looks like a medium at
if we
best.
hold it up, it could be a large maybe, but I am gonna provide measurements to it because I feel like
It's not shoulder.
I think that sizing is definitely not accurate for today's market.
I found some more Columbia. It's lady shirt, open front, another V with a collar, short sleeved, nice heather gray. Yes.
Yes, excellent. And Heidi, yes, I am. And with that runner, I'm probably gonna combine it with something. I've been picking up a number of home items that are like floral, like nothing crazy like this. As you say that, it's sitting right here in the window because I haven't done anything with it. So something like this little vase here, it's unbranded. And so what I was thinking is I was just gonna get some of these kind of, like the runner I think is homemade, or what do you say? Handcrafted. So it's like handcrafted, so it's not going to be a huge item, but when you put them in like a cute little bundle, I think it would do well. So I think that's how I'm going to go with a lot of my home good items. This I picked up, this brand sounded familiar to me, but I'm not picking things up for brands, and I'm also not looking at comps when I'm at the bins. But I was looking for sweaters. It feels like it's wool. I'm sure it is. But it's called Charlie and Robin. And I don't know why, but it just makes me feel like it's Anthropologie, but I did not do any research, so I cannot say. But she's beautiful, and her clasp is, you'll see here, there's a, if I can do this two-handed. Can I do it two-handed or one-handed? The clasp is really pretty. It's okay, and I have fake nails on, by the way, and so I wore them for Poshfest. They're about to come off, but here we go. So it has this little clasp in the front, and I think it's a small. It's pretty small. Actually, it says it's a medium. So 66170. Yes, I just saw the RN. So this is in fact Anthro or Urban. I think Charlie and Robin is definitely Anthro, but hey, that's like the first Anthro piece I found at these bins.
Old Navy, small grandpa sweater. It's kind of two-tone, so it's got the black border, and then it's definitely a gray. So, grandpa sweater.
Grandpa sweater. You can't go wrong with grandpa sweaters. Okay, and I don't know if I just got this because of Poshfest, but I think I did. It's just a t-shirt. It's just a not deep V, it's just a V-neck, but it has this gold embellished kind of cacti on the front, and it's short sleeve, and it was in like brand new condition, just a little saguaro. I don't even know if it has a size or anything on it. It's unbranded.
I just picked it up.
I mean, it's just one of those. This would have been great for this weekend. But anyway, so now
hot
it's gonna
enough.
go up, and that'll just be a cheap little tee.
Yep, Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful
I got
day
some
in the
Nike.
neighborhood,
It's a
beautiful
large,
day for the neighborhood.
extra large, sweet. I just picked it up because I like the color. It's kind of it looks neon, but it's in real life it's muted with the kind of gray
It's not muted.
underneath. Are you sure?
It's bright.
It doesn't look that bright.
It's
But
bright.
it's waffly. It feels like little waffles.
Ooh, I want waffles.
So that's going up.
We have chicken waffles for dinner.
Maybe.
I just decided I wanted chicken and waffles. That sounds really good.
Right, 38 minutes we got.
No, okay, someone said that they were sad that it was only an hour. So if we go over, it's no big deal, because guess what? People can, they can turn it off.
That's true.
That's true. And plus, we like spending our Mondays with all of you. So I picked this up. I knew the label was free people before I actually saw so this is like just an example of free people. I did not get poofed. This is a free people label. It needs a little tiny stitch on there. It's nothing exciting. It's just a striped knit, but I'm really looking for some of those chunky knits for fall as we go into that. Just a little stripe with the pockets and the drawstring at the bottom, and some cap sleeves, and a little hoodie action. Super adorable, and this was a size extra small. Extra small, extra, extra.
Some Royal Scot, large, all pure wool. Oh, it's 100% Shetland. Long sleeve, definitely got a lot of colors in it. Little crew neck, and it doesn't feel that scratchy, but I bet you would be scratchy in this if you didn't wear something underneath it. But, yep, can't go wrong with wool.
Yeah, you can, because I cannot wear wool. Wool makes me itch so bad and turn bright red. Oh, it's not good. Okay, so the segment. So are you talking about, New England Betty Boop, are you talking about the segment at Poshfest that you missed? Because if so, someone actually recorded it, and I'm gonna get permission for them, or I'm gonna ask if I have permission to post their video, because it's not my video, or if they're gonna post it. But if those of you that are here that didn't know, I actually was a speaker at Poshfest, and I was on a panel for inventory management. I will tell you the same things that I talked about during that panel, I actually have a YouTube video on, so it's cool to see it live and in person, but it wasn't a Q&A, it was more of just like a presentation of data.
It was good. I recorded it, but there was some lady with a huge noggin in front of me, so
so it didn't turn out quite well.
No.
But that's okay. I picked up a couple of pairs of pants today, and these, number one, they are this gorgeous red color. Check out the seam in the front and the wide leg.
That's got to be 18 inches.
It's beautiful. And it's also, these are a size 12. So not only are they a great shape, they're a size 12, they're Moda International. But if these were my size, I would keep these because I think that they are a fabulous pant. But they're a 12.
So, everybody that's seen these has known that I love me some Mountain Hardwear. But every time I bring it home, it's got something cruddy to it. But this is amazing. So it's like a little jacket, I guess? a hoodie? A hooded jacket?
A hooded jacket.
But I like the buttons and then of course the pockets, but yeah, the hood on it. And it's a small, petite, definitely long sleeve, so yes, finally, no flaws.
No flaws, no flaws. I don't have a transition into this, but this was beautiful. It's just Target, but it's new with tags Target, and it's that vibrant yellow. In fact, I got a couple of things that were this vibrant yellow color with the scalloped edge at the bottom and the eyelets. So this is just one of those, just a pretty top. She's probably a $12 sale, but it also has the embroidered flowers, so.
Tori found this for me, so I'm not sure I'm gonna sell it.
Oh, yeah. You've been looking for one of those. If anyone is selling these in a men's, let us know.
This is an old one because it's only got 3 stars on it, but if anybody knows who number 15 is on the women's national team, it's Megan Rapinoe.
Oh, yeah, they have 4 stars now.
They have 5, I believe, now.
And if you don't know, that's how many championships they've won.
At the World Cup.
Okay, I just wanted to sound like I knew what I was talking about sports-wise, and I got it.
Good.
I knew. But Bill's looking for one of those in a men's. So if any of you have a Women's World Cup kit,
yes,
it's called a kit, just let Bill know. Rapinoe is his preference, but all right. Now I'm going to show you a few sweaters all at one time, just because they are all at once. Yeah, sweaters.
Because they're all sweaters.
Because they're all sweaters. Pistachio is the color of the season, if you have not heard. Pistachio is an amazing color. Green in general is amazing. This is just a Massimo sweater, but it is that waffle knit. It is high-low, so you have the high-low, little, that's tiny high-low, but then it has the fun little neck. I can't wear this because I don't like to show off my chest very much, but or my décolletage, let's say that, my décolletage. But it is a medium and it's long and it would look amazing over a pair of tights. And then I picked up this vintage, where's my other vintage sweater? I guess she'll just make her appearance in a minute.
I got it.
Do you see her? Oh, okay, I'll show that one. This one, oh, love that. But there's another one. I mean, I got a lot of vintage sweaters today. But this one, oh, you're gonna love this, I promise you. So this sweater has this floral detail around the sleeve and then also at the bottom. And then on the back, she has the detail. And then in the front as well. And then it's just a button-down cardigan, open knit. It's so cute. She feels a little wool. She feels a little itchy to me, like she's gonna give me a little bit of a rash. But the tag is completely gone. Oh wait, no. I need glasses, everybody, and I know I keep saying that, but I really do. Oh. Nope, and it's 100% acrylic. It's just itchy acrylic to me. And I don't know what that brand is, but I'll show you. This is what it shows. It's all marked up and wackadoodle. But anyway, so that was one of the sweaters. Then I love this. It's so cute. It's bubblegum, it's Barbie, it's amazing. Handcrafted. So one of the terms, so as you're thinking about listing items, whether it's Poshmark, eBay, or wherever it is, the words that you choose are so important, so important. So if you find a piece that you really love that happens to be maybe handmade, I found a couple of those today. I used to not pick them up because I thought, who's gonna want something that's handmade? Who's gonna want something that doesn't have a brand on it? And that's what a lot of people think. And honestly, get out of that mindset. We should be thinking, can this sell? Is there an audience? Is there someone that wants to buy this? And so I picked this up, and going back to the words to use. So instead of saying handmade, because no one wants, I mean, handmade could be cool, or made by your grandma or something. It sounds, it could be cool, but handcrafted, right? Handcrafted sounds so much better and elevates it. So this is definitely a beautiful sweater cardigan. It's just open front. It doesn't have buttons or anything, but it's this pop of pink color that I really, really love. And you could just tell it was just made with love. It is so beautiful. I mean, I can't knit, so for me, I've never tried to knit, but I don't think I could.
No.
Okay, and then the last sweater, and then Bill will show you another.
My last one.
Your last item. Did you show that dress already? Oh, you did. I wasn't paying attention. This is just St. John's Bay, but it definitely is a winner in my book. So that color scheme and the print is so fabulous. Just a crew neck sweater, old school St. John Bay. It is a size large. It's actually an LT, so a large tall. This, I might list this in the women's. I don't know. I'm always on the fence with oversized sweaters because I would wear them with leggings and boots. But, a guy might be looking for it as well. So the most exposure would be in the men's department. So I will probably put this in the men's, and then if a woman is looking for it, they can find it there. Size large. Oh, hold on, I don't know why I'm getting alerts from Seattle still. No, it's still there. Hello. I'm like, what's going on? It just paused. Okay, we're back. We're back, everybody.
User error.
That was, I was trying to get rid of a message.
Crikey.
I have Do Not Disturb on, by the way. That should not
Outback
be
Trading
happening.
Company. It's a medium. It's 100% poly. It is one big warm mama jamma. I mean, this polar vortex would not touch you in this. Yeah, it's wow. You'd have to be really cold to wear this.
Is it really nice?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it is. I mean, but some places are cold. So in the comments, tell us, what is the weather like where you are right now? Here in Spokane, Washington, I think it's in the 40s. It's actually really nice. I went out in just this to take Lily for a walk, and I was totally fine.
Not gonna be great on Wednesday when the high is less than 40 and the low is lower than 20.
Yeah, we just had our first snow. Right before we left for Poshfest, it snowed. If you can believe it, insane. Snow. I mean, I want snow. I want a white holiday season.
Oh,
I'm not
don't
gonna
worry.
lie. I want a white holiday season, but I just wasn't ready to go from snow to heat.
Kelly, Go To Boutique 78, cool and rainy, Massachusetts.
Another sweater. This is beautiful. This is H&M. I do like H&M. I'm not gonna lie. I like H&M for myself. I like H&M to sell. This is extra small H&M, and I think it just says dreams of. Dreams of dreams of dreams of dreams of dreams of dreams. I don't know. But it has these beautiful puff sleeves. I mean, look at this knit. It has the tight here and then it balloons. Actually, that would be a balloon sleeve. So the balloon sleeve with the mock neck right there. Such a cool, and it's also a cropped style. I do not need this, but I love it.
No,
I'm not going to keep it. It's an extra small, but it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
And it was only 97 in Phoenix for the 3 days we were there, so not too bad.
Yeah, no, we didn't actually. We went out a lot. We were there I mean, by out I just mean outside of the venue, and it wasn't that hot. I didn't feel like I was too hot, except maybe dancing last night.
The party was hot.
The party was warm. There were a lot of people there. So this is a knit dress that I picked up, and I venture to guess that it's vintage based on the metal zipper and the label. I'll do more research, but it's called Butte Knit. So Butte Knit right here. But look at this beautiful, it reminds me of kind of a 70s vibe, but it's just a knit dress. It's a mini, has the front pockets here, this adorable pink color. And then I love this collar. It can go, it's just a fold down collar, and then it has the buttons. Now, something I told Bill to watch out for, but I totally did this. The roller coaster zipper. But when you have something that's probably from the 70s and the zipper is a little wonky, you know what? Some people are going to be a little more forgiving of that because you're getting a piece that is historic. As opposed to buying like something modern that has a messed up zipper. I mean, no one wants a messed up zipper. So anyway, so this is beautiful. I don't have a size on it, but I will give measurements. I would put this as a medium just by eyeballing it, but it's just really cool. That's cool. I love my unique pieces. I did get a lot of unique pieces today. And this one you did find for me. This is another unique piece. I don't know. Again, I don't know this brand. I'm gonna assume it's just a mall brand because.
I just like the neck.
And let me tell you the reason I'm making an assumption about this brand. So something else that as you are out shopping, excuse me, we have one of those like spray things with like Glade spray. It smells really good, except I feel like it just sprayed in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, we're just gonna all pass out right here and just let it go. Just make sure you call somebody. Just let them know. So this Bill picked up, and I really liked the pattern on it. That's why I got it. It's just a fit and flare little dress, and it had a pocket. So the reason I picked it up is even though I think it's probably a lower end brand, it did have pockets. So that gave me a little bit of a hope that it was going to be at least more than, say, a junior's dress from Kohl's, although it still might be. But it has this really fun split neck collar, which is great, and then the print. But the reason I say that this brand is probably a little bit lower end, the fabric is actually pretty thick. But number one, look at these buttons. So these are really a cheap button, kind of, they look like faux metal, like they're plastic but trying to be metal. This is the label. And then see here the seam, how it's visible. So when you're serging something in a higher end item, you're actually gonna have the seam that covers it, so you can't see it. So when you're looking for those telltale signs of what's kind of like a higher end item versus a lower end item, this is definitely a lower end item. However, it's super cute, and sometimes those are worth picking up. So anyway, I did pick this one up. She is a size medium.
I forgot. One more. Eddie Bauer, XL Classic. Plaid, but the colors are awesome. Little red, little brown, little yellow. It is short sleeved and it is a button down.
Oh, it's button down. Do you know the difference between button down and button up? I'll wait. Now let's have people put it in the comments.
All
So
right.
comment. So let's see. This is a quiz for everybody out there. The difference between a button down and a button up.
Thanks, Kelly.
Go. So Bill found this floral blazer for me, and you know I love blazer. I love floral. This is just a structured, has the shoulder pads with the floral. It is a 3-button blazer. She is a little bit more of a cropped style, but I do like that. Size 14, and she is 54% linen. So you have this
I didn't
really,
even know that.
yes. So that's, you have the linen, you have the lining on the inside, and RQT, again, I'm pretty sure that's just gonna be something sold. I would assume like JCPenney or a mall store like that. I'm not familiar with the brand.
We got
but
3 votes for button up, has buttons on the collar.
I have to read that. Button up versus button down. So button down has the buttons on the collar. So this, okay, so button up is like your buttons go up, but then your collar is up. Button down, the collar goes down and the button's down. If that makes any sense. But anyway, either way, they have buttons.
Some on the collar and some
But
not.
this has a button shirt. Okay, I love these open front jackets. And one thing, so just thinking about the words that we use, right? So we talk about, you know, using handcrafted and different words. If you don't know something's vintage, don't say it's vintage. You can say inspired or vintage styled. I did read someone post something recently about using the word kimono. So the word kimono is, you know, it's a very specific type of item, and in America we've definitely kind of taken it and used it for a number of things, and I'm totally guilty of it. I've been calling everything a kimono. If it's like an open front jacket, I'm like, oh, it's a kimono. And then I read this article on Instagram, and I realized that it actually can, you know, it could be really insulting to other people. So I'm just trying to pull back on using that word if it's not. If it's a legitimate kimono, then I will use that. But instead, the words open front jacket, I mean, that's what this is, or an open front shirt, do the same thing. But this is a beautiful pattern. She is this really pretty sleeve, and it just throws on. And the reason I like these, this is from Just Democracy, which again is just I think just a mall brand. It's a size large. But when you throw these on, even though it's a large, I tend to wear these no matter what the size, because these can cover a number of sins. And that's not the right way to say that.
A lot of them.
No, it's, I mean, that was totally
hot.
not what I meant to say. But you know, like if you are warm, you can cover up sweat.
Yeah.
With that, right? But for me, it's like if I'm not feeling the best, I will love to put layers on. And so these are really great. And I really like the...
Christine asked, what's a woman's button down or up? You guys have button down shirts also that you wear, right?
Probably. I mean, I would assume just a button up in general just means that it has a button up.
Yeah.
But on Posh, in the listing or in the category, they only have button down listed.
Button down,
they kind of, they interchange them. In fact, so many people interchange them. So honestly, it is not the end of the world if you
But in the men's, they also have
down.
dress shirts, which are usually buttoned down because you have a tie. So,
which is a style for wearing ties or bow
Correct.
ties or that kind of thing, for sure. Okay, now that I'm sweating and running around and wearing so many layers right now. So I picked up, this is Worthington, again, not And I'm showing you the brands, but honestly, it's not about the brands, it's the style. Let's look at this print. So you have this really fun, and it's kind of like a mix of prints and patterns. It's floral and polka dot all in one, and you have your pleats, but then it comes down. It's not really a fit and flare. Like a fit and flare will go to your waist and then it'll come out. This actually goes and then kind of does a, comes back down. It's really pretty. It does have pockets, and it does not have a size here, but let me see. Nope, I'll be taking measurements, but she looked about a size 4. In fact, this is probably a 2. This will fit like a high-waisted, really cute skirt. Whew, okay, all right, we're making it through. We're making it through. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm not even kidding, I'm really sweating. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take off my jacket. I know you probably aren't hot, but we actually have the lights on in here. So in our new spot, we have put the little lights out here so that we can take pictures. And so it looks really cool against our fake brick wall, but it's making me sweat. Also, I don't have any makeup on. So, I mean, I don't know, you don't even care, but I am just trying to just be me, right? Like that's the thing from this weekend. I realized like, you know, just be you. People said that all weekend, and I was like, yeah, that's good. So anyway, and by the way, if you're new here, I just speak train of thought, so you're gonna hear some really random weird things. And then Bill just smiles at me and nods his head.
It's natural.
It's natural. Bill's learned, he has a filter, he has a Tory filter. He just kind of listens, and then when he needs to respond, he's like, oh yeah, let's talk. So these are just Shelly Seagull laundry. I got them because I really do like this color, this kind of turquoise teal color. It is just a dress pant.
It looks more emerald than turquoise.
No, I don't think it's really emerald. Emerald's gonna have more of a green to it. I'm trying to find something that is, I mean, it kind of is that jewel tone. I don't know, but it's just a really nice pant, and it has it's an ankle pant, so it would look really great with a pair of booties and a sweater, and it's a size 8. So again, adding a little bit of variety and color to the sizing in my closet. Blazers, I love a blazer, and I do love a, what do I call this, plaid? This isn't plaid.
No, it almost looks houndstooth, but it's not.
It's just a patterned blazer. It is definitely wool. It's fully lined. It is this older Nordstrom label. I did not look up the year yet, so I don't know if this is vintage, but oh my gosh, I should not try this on. But oh, look at this. It's so pretty. Like this just has that cool like boyfriend style to it. It's a little bit longer, single button. I am gonna go, even though it's a vintage size 8, it definitely fits more like it fits like a 2 or a 4 because it fits me in the shoulder. So this is a really fun, I just love these jackets. And this is in tweed, yes. Did someone say tweed? Tweed. Thank you. What's that? Right there.
It was a long weekend.
Such a long weekend. I know, Bill wanted to go live yesterday. He was like, yeah, we should do a live Sunday wrap-up of Poshfest. And I'm like, I can't even move my neck. And then my dad was here, and like, I just need to go to bed. I just need to go to bed.
I got about 5 hours of sleep on Saturday night, and then had to go to the airport and wait for like 4 hours. So it was a long day.
But we were at the airport, and an amazing person came up. Monica, if you are watching, hello, you are adorable, and you're so sweet. And yes, it was so nice meeting you. Even though I probably was a hot mess, because again, I was just
looked like hell.
Yes, yes, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Then plaid. Okay, for me, I don't pick up a lot of plaid for my women at all, but this is just, look at this red and navy, has shoulder pads, and then it cinches in at the waist, and then it's a midi, so it actually goes down. So there are so many things about this that I'm in love with, including these buttons. There we go. So these beautiful little buttons here. And again, I don't know, I thought this said Miss Dorky when I got it. I guess it's Miss Dorky. Too bad it's not Miss Dorky, because I'm like, I am a Miss Dorky. But it is a size 10. Again, size-wise, I'm gonna list the measurements because this is, I mean, it could be a 10, I guess. But it's just really, I mean, it's fun. If you wanna wear plaid, that's a way to do it.
We had to reorder the wallpaper and the other set was different than this, so she worked on it for like 3 hours.
Are you noticing how it doesn't match right here? Because I can see that right now.
Mama said, "Oh, I thought it was real brick until I saw it steamed by Tori." I was like,
Yes, you bring that up.
We don't photograph on her side. I don't photograph on her side of the wall, just mine.
Exactly. So right in this little area is where we do all of our photographs. Even my cover shots that I take for myself, like they're all right here. But yeah, Bill had to live with me and my perfection when it came, and it wasn't the same color. It was the exact same product. I ordered it from the same company. Everything was the same, but it did not match. So, I mean, I could see it immediately, but whenever people come over, they're like, "Oh, I don't really notice." I'm like, "Really?" Because it's like, I can see, I mean, even when I'm not even looking at the wall, it's like right here. It's like in my face. In my face. Speaking of in my face, this print is in your face, and I love it. I can't believe I have so much energy. Chicken and waffles for dinner. That's what's gonna happen. So this is a Chaps No Iron button up, women's button up shirt, but this paisley print is just so groovy. That's the word I'm using. This is not from the 70s at all, but it just has that vibe to it. It looks like a petite because this sleeve is really short, and I'm pretty sure this is not, no, it's just a medium. It could just be a 3/4 sleeve. I don't know, but look at this print. I mean, it's super cool. And there are many ways that you can style this so you don't look like you're in a costume. You can wear this. You can wear this, I promise you.
You can do it.
You can do it. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. Now, a couple of things I picked up that are black. And for me, when I'm outsourcing for Poshmark, I try not to pick up anything that is black or dark in color without a pattern, because it's harder to photograph and it's harder to show all the details. Well, soon, when Posh Stories come out in 2 months, so Posh Stories...
I would say probably more like January.
They told us 2 months, but I'm not going to hold them to it. And I just noticed something really cool, and don't worry, I'll tell you about Posh Stories. But anyway, that Chaps top actually folds up, and there are polka dots under the sleeve. So it is a 3/4 sleeve. Okay, anyway, ADD. So Posh Stories. So one of the things that when they did the hackathon reveal of the new features to come, Posh Stories was one of my favorites, and there were a number of people that kind of weren't receptive to it. They didn't like it. They didn't know the value in it. But for me, I can see so much value in it. But essentially, it's kind of like Instagram for Poshmark. So you'll be able to take 15-second videos. You'll be able to tag an item in the video. So if you do like a flat lay and you have 3 different items in this flat lay, you can actually tag the listing, and then someone can click on the listing and go directly to that item in your closet. You can also tag people in the listing. So like right now, you can tag people in a bundle and send that item to them, but it's just a cool way. Like, you're gonna have your feed at the top where they can watch your stories just like on Instagram. I love it because, you know, if you know my Poshmark closet, I model most of my clothes that fit me, and so it'd be really cool just to do like a little fashion shoot, tag the items, and they do hope that they'll be able to cross-post to Instagram as well. That's not 100% solidified at this point, but I think that would be the best. If you can cross-post across social media, think about the exposure that you would get, because the whole thing is with Poshmark, right, they're a business too. Don't touch it because it's just gonna mess up. Sorry, I'm getting notifications on here. But the whole thing with Poshmark is they're a business as well. We're working on their platform, but they're still making money from our sales. So if they can expand the market and make more money, they're gonna do it. So that's super exciting. That was one of those features that I was super excited about. But anyway, the reason that's related to items that are dark in nature is once we're able to do videos, we'll be able to, you know, show these items a little bit clearer, in a little bit different light, and make things look a little bit better. But I did pick up a couple of these items with the intention that I might take them to a local buy-sell trade store because they're just cute and in great condition. But this is just a White House Black Market cardigan, 3/4 sleeve, and she is just, I mean, she's just pretty. She's in great condition. And then I did pick up a pair of corduroy. You see these aren't velvet. Cut from a cloth, corduroy. They are skinny slacks pants, and they are a size 10, and they're the Mia Toothpick Skinny, but they are, I'm gonna say, this feels about a 9-inch rise. I'm gonna say this is about a 9-inch rise. What do you think?
Yep.
So probably a mid-rise, not a high-rise, but high enough that it's still a little bit more modern than, say, a low-cut. So did anyone hear about any of the other features that are coming? There were only 3 that they really announced. It was the Posh Stories, it was the inventory management, the inventory management, that's where my brain is. The inventory report, which is similar to my sales report, and then also the private field listings. So private fields is also another super game changer. So if you want to hear more, I'll tell you. I love Old Navy wool jackets. They have made them in tons of bright colors, really vibrant colors, and I love a vibrant yellow. And this, Bill found this for me, handed it to me, and I was in love with it. It is not my size, but a lined wool blazer, Old Navy, bright banana yellow, size large, and then it does have the detail in the back with the little, the little detail. So what was your favorite? So tell everyone, what was your favorite feature of those 3 that they just announced?
I think the stories is gonna be awesome.
And why is that?
You can do so. It's probably gonna make me, unfortunately, start styling my stuff that I sell.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. Bill's gonna start styling his photos. And by styling, do you mean, are you going to do like cover shots like I do, like fashion cover shots?
We'll see.
Oh, I'm gonna hold him to it, and you better hold him to it too.
But I mean, just that little clip they put together, you can boomerang stuff. Yeah, the whole tagging and click and see you later. Oh.
It is cool. That is probably one of my favorite features, but the private listings is also cool because for inventory management, you'll have that there. It's just a really cool thing. Some of the tips that I did learn, so again, you're joining, hopefully, you're here for a thrift haul, but also to learn some tips. The thing with Poshfest, and you'll hear if you're following a lot of people on social media, on Instagram specifically, a lot of people are like, it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't go again. And I get it. A lot of the content is really based for someone who's brand new.
Like maybe 2 weeks, a month in, still trying to figure it out. But
yeah, and I mean that's cool. Like they're trying to build their business. So the sessions that they had, like even my inventory management session was very high level. It was really meant for someone who didn't have an inventory management system or hadn't thought much about it. And then a lot of the other sessions were also very much, hey, to get more sales, you need to share more.
Right.
Or you need to list more. And I mean, these are all things that we know.
Well, I did learn something for the bellwether though, which we tried last night.
Oh, yes.
The closet clear out trick.
Yes.
Instead of the OTLs.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was one of the nuggets I picked up. So,
the best one.
and nuggets. Thank you, Ashton, for giving me the term nuggets to throw around.
You're responsible for your own face.
Yeah, Jessica, remember, you're responsible for your own face. So with the session we were in, and it was the art of negotiation. I think that was the one we were in. Mastering negotiation. And Posh the Bellwether, Laura, she is a lawyer. She is actually sassy. She is amazing. And one of the things that we got from her session was that, and she's very blunt, she's very honest, which is something I absolutely respect. And she was like, hey, Poshmark needs to pay for our shipping. She's like, make Poshmark pay for your shipping discounts. And that really resonated with me because I always do OTL. I'm always doing offers to likers. And then when I look at my wrap up at the end of the month, when I look at my numbers, I'm really eating a lot of money in discounts for shipping. And so I'm like, well, that's the way I'm making sales. But then last night when we got home, I hadn't been active on Poshmark in like a week, to be honest. I was, I was traveling and I wasn't very active. I hadn't sent offers to likers in a bit. And so I sat down and I went through my whole closet and I participated in closet clear out. And this morning I woke up and I think I had 5 sales, which for me, I hadn't listed in a week. I hadn't done a lot of things in a week, and 5 full price sales after closet clear out. So I didn't have to pay the shipping discount. I didn't have to pay that $1.80. I didn't have people haggling because they were happy with the price that they got, and I made 5 immediate sales. So I'm gonna say I'm all about closet clear out. I'm going to not use offer to likers for the next few weeks just to see. Because I think she was very specific and said that she never does offers to likers.
Ever.
No, like she just does closet clear out, and then if an item doesn't get likes or if it doesn't sell, then she ends up relisting it. So That was really, really great.
Yeah, that was the best.
Great advice.
Yep.
And then Denali, we did not get to see your session. And I think did I tell you this? I don't remember. We couldn't get in, but this is great news. It was standing room only, and we did get to see it because it was being streamed by, I think it was maybe Ty. Someone was streaming it.
Yeah,
so we did get to see part of it. And if you all are not watching Denali's YouTube or listening to her podcast, you need to make sure you are, because her personality is infectious, and she really knows how to bring things out of people. So yeah, El Ducho, by the way.
And Christina, it was a rompem, not a suit. That was legit.
Oh, those were shorts.
Yeah.
That were shorts. Okay, we have a few pieces left here as I got sidetracked, which I tend to do. This I picked up, it's just Lauren Ralph Lauren. So again, brands to me, unless it's something crazy. This is the size small, and I picked it up because it is a blue floral, it has your little bell sleeves here, and this would look really beautiful. It's a boat neck, which I don't typically pick up so many. They don't tend to sell as quickly, but it is gonna look really great with a pair of high-waisted, I might put it with high-waisted flares, but I just thought it was a good, I mean, that's $12 right there, $10 right there, for sure.
Yeah, so really sorry, Denali. It was just, we tried to squeeze in, and then we're like closing the door. I was like, I'm not gonna get stuck in the door.
You could have. You could have.
Guess.
But we did hear amazing things. So everyone kept talking about it. Everyone,
That's
and I'm like,
heard.
it was, we were very sad. So then I picked this up. I don't think I normally would have picked this up, but it's pink, and it's Hard Rock Hotel, Las Vegas, and it's just a little rock and roll, and I would wear this. So again, when I pick things up, I'm thinking, if I'm gonna wear it, I'll pick it up.
Denali said, "Commit, Bill."
Commit.
Man, you should have seen him. It was getting aggressive back there.
Elbowing, during elbows.
It was like the Soto Bins in the morning. Oh.
So INC International Concepts, but I did just sell this morning, in fact, a dress that looked very similar to this. It was actually Marc Couture, but it was very similar in nature, but it has that kind of 70s vibe to it. This is a really big scoop neck, but it has your flare sleeves here. And then the print continues on the back.
It's got some little bling on the front.
Yeah, it's a little blingy, and I mean, it's gonna be, again, a very specific buyer is gonna look for this, but I think it's fun, and it's a size large. Okay, I have 3 more pieces. Everybody, we made it through all of it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we got 2.5 minutes, so
Woo, woo,
we
woo.
won't be over by that much.
So then I do love a vintage dressed shirt because they just always look fun with their prints. So this is just a button up with your, again, balloon sleeve here. And then this one has the pussycat bow. So the pussycat bow, or I think it's called just a pussycat? No, I don't know. It's a pussycat bow. But anyway, can't even remember. It just ties in the front, and then it is a button up. And it looks plaid from far away, but I'm realizing I should show you here. It's more of a, kind of floral, but not. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would just call it a print.
Yeah.
An unidentified print. If you have a name for this print, let me know. Because I think that I would just say print.
Stained glass, at least the oval ones do.
Kind of. But it does have the gathered shoulders, which is a nice detail. I'm saving my my favorite one for last. And in fact, this one might actually have me cross-listing, which I haven't been doing. So then back to pistachio. This is Miranda. Miranda, such a sweet Miranda, size small. So she has the little pearl details here, 3 pearl buttons at the neckline, and it is just a chunky knit sweater. Love the color, love the detail in the top. It is just such a beauty. She is in really great condition as well. I'm looking for the fabric. 100% acrylic, so this isn't even wool. It can be worn by a lot of different people. It's feels scratchy to me, but
it's soft enough.
It's soft. Okay, because in my mind I'm like, that feels scratchy. That feels scratchy.
Ooh,
okay.
I put this back.
Bill put this back, and then I came back with it, and he's like, "What are you doing with that?" I said, I can't leave this behind.
I left
needs
it.
A soak.
I left it in a hurry.
It needs a soak. It's got holes on it.
Oh, man,
It's so. This is something,
believe it.
and when I'm saying cross-listing, so sell a lot of vintage pieces, like legit vintage pieces, a lot of pieces that are in demand from different people. So Depop is somewhere that I actually have pieces that would do really well from what I have seen on Depop. I don't, cross-listing is always one of those things I don't know. So hello, alarm. So I may not cross. I might just put this on Posh and let it sit for a year or whenever it sells. But anyway, this is an acid wash denim jacket. This just reminds me of like, I can't even. So it's this acid wash denim jacket. And then it has the zip up, so it has your button front, so you can close it on down. It's really heavy, by the way. This is a thick jacket. It does have, I'm not sure what this is. It has this detailing around the collar. Now, it's an interesting collar because it's a double collar, so you want to pop a collar, you can pop two. There's one collar, there's two collars. It is a little yellowing, but a little OxyClean. If you're not familiar, grab some OxyClean. The inside is really fun because you have this.
Oh my gosh, it just got worse.
It's so cool and it's heavy. Like this is a really, I just imagine like 80s ski bunny wearing this on the slopes. But it's denim. I don't know. Although, it's denim. So anyway, this is just like the weirdest piece. I don't know.
The detail on the back is what is that?
Is there a vent?
What is that button for? No, it's just weird. I mean, look.
Wait, there's a button.
That's perfect back there. They didn't acid wash that.
No, because there's a button. It's just a button detail. But yeah, it's a little yellowing. It's kind of fraying in places. It's definitely not in great condition. It's good condition.
Some work.
But I mean, in Misty Valley, 100% cotton. It is washable. So that's the reason I got it. If it was not washable, I would not have picked it up. But it is washable. It's a size medium. I mean, we'll see. You never know. You never know until you list it. So you just take a chance, and if it doesn't do anything, if anything, I'll make Bill model it, and then we'll put it up online. And if anything, it'll just be a talking piece that we can just make fun of Bill forever.
Yay!
Woo! It'll be awesome. It will be awesome. And then the very, very last thing I got, which I almost forgot, is I picked these up again. I said I got 2 home goods items, and I did. Lisa, you want that? Let me know. It's amazing. I told you, it's like such a cool piece. So these I picked up because, you know what? Home goods, all right? And there are flowers on them. It looks a little Asian inspired or an Asian design, but they are like wood. They are not like wood. They are wood placemats. So it's a set of them, and I think there are how many were there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are 6 placemats, and they're all this beautiful print here. And then the back is kind of yellowing on each of them, so they're not in pristine condition. But I mean, it goes down, right? You don't put it like that.
Great. Now
so,
Jessica says I have to model the stinking jacket.
He's gonna model it. Oh yeah. He's gonna. But anyway, so I thought that these would just be great. And the fact that there were 6 of them, so someone can purchase a set. Because if you have that kind of decor in your home, this would be a really cool piece to have. I probably am going to do a flat lay with this with some sake glasses and some sake. And I think that would look really cool.
I know they're wood. I'm not sure if they're bamboo or not.
They might be
there's
bamboo.
They've glued that little non-skid backing on the back, so I can't quite see.
And I don't know, I just smelled it. It smells like it's leather. Like you can't say, well, let's see. That's bamboo, aged 15 years.
Sommelier. That would be a maple.
That would be a maple
cut from a 1962 tree in Worcester, Mass.
Okay. No. So anyway, so that was the last piece that we picked up in our journeys today. So just as a recap, we had 48 total pounds, and that was $1.09 a pound is what our Spokane Goodwill does once we're up a certain piece. And then that was, what did I say, $1.04. Actually, $1.04 per piece is our total cost of goods for this trip. So we did really well. I have a lot of things to list out, and I'm so inspired after Poshfest to just get to work. I have a 4-day week this week with my day job, so I will be focusing on that. But come the weekend, I'm going to be getting a lot done. Yeah. So with that, does anyone have any other questions or anything they want to know about Poshfest or anything in general before we let you go? Anything?
Glade sprayers made everyone in my family cough so much we had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have ours. I thought it was far enough away. Well, not over here.
It was facing us.
Yeah,
It totally went in our mouth. I mean, they're great. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like, it just makes you sneeze and they're awful.
Not good.
She's being cute right there. Lily's just been laying here on the ground, by the way, like a good dog. That's all she ever does.
I guess no questions.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, everyone, it was so awesome talking to you tonight. Stay tuned. Part 2 of Poshfest recap will be coming at you tonight. And then I'm still on track to get 31 videos here for Vlogtober up on YouTube. I am one shy. I missed one day at Poshfest, but I'm going to make up for it.
Yep.
All right. All right. So until next time, everybody. See ya.
Have a good night, peeps.